Welcome to the Viking Buddha podcast. I am the Viking Buddha and I'm back with 21 Pilots. I am working my way through the Blurry Face album. I have decided to react to every song. Videos, if there are videos, live tracks, if that's the way. Apart from the fact that I've already done Tear My Heart, which is out of sync. But everything else, I'm looking at reacting to every song on the album. I've still been listening to Vessel in the car in full, which has just been brilliant. And then once I've got through this album, I'll be able to do the same to that. So yeah, really excited to get into Ride. Please like, comment, share this video if you're inclined to do so, and subscribe if you haven't done so already to help me grow the channel and get out to more 21 Pilots fans. But yeah, without further ado, let's get started in 3. Oh, like a reggae beat.
I just wanna stay in the sun where I find. I know it's hard sometimes.
Oh, I've heard this song.
Pieces of peace in the sun's peace of mind. I know it's hard sometimes. Yeah, I think about the end just
it's
way
bouncy.
too much. But it's fun to fantasize. All my enemies who wouldn't wish who I was. But it's fun to fantasize. Oh, 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 I'm falling, so I'm taking my time on my ride. Oh, 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 I'm falling, so I'm taking my time on my ride. Taking my time on my ride. I die for you.
You know what?
It's easy to say. We have a
You know what? I heard this song when it came out, and I don't think I've heard it since then. Right? So you're talking maybe a couple of times. Yeah, literally a couple of times. For that song to sound so memorable to my ears now shows how good it is. As soon as he started singing, this song just like flooded back to me. And it's I remember it because, you know, it's my sort of style of music, or it's one that my brain just switches onto immediately. You know how some songs grow on you? You hear it, you know, it sounds good at first, and then by the, 5th, 10th time, you're like, this is fucking amazing. But this song, from the first moment, the first time I heard it, I was like, this is brilliant. It just connects with me musically. I just love that sort of, that vibe, that sort of reggae offbeat guitar. Anyway, let's take it back a little bit, and then we'll get into the rap. Why has Josh got that on his eyes, by the way?
I die for you, that's easy to say. We have a list of people that we would take. A bullet for them, a bullet for you, a bullet for everybody in this room. But they don't seem to see many bullets coming through. See many bullets coming through. Metaphorically, I'm the man, but literally, I don't know what I do. I'd live for you, and that's hard to do. Even harder to say when you know it's not true. Even harder to write when you know that tonight there were people back home who tried talking to you, but then you ignore them still. All these questions, they're falling like, who would you live for? Who would you die for? And would you ever kill? Oh, 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 I'm falling, so I'm taking my time on my ride. Oh, 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 I'm falling, so I'm taking my time on my ride. Taking my time on my ride. I've been thinking too much.
Just sorry, before we get into this bit. So when he says, taking my time on my ride, does ride refer to his life? Is that what it means? Like, yeah, when you're on the journey of life. So is he suggesting that he's struggling, he's falling, it's not a great ride, so he's trying to take his time on it to maybe calm himself, settle himself. Is that what you're saying? I noticed the hands as well, and obviously he's blurry faced up. But I noticed him do that, and my understanding is that the paint around his neck is like a sort of pictorial metaphor of, you know, the strangulation of his insecurities. But again, just another like vibey, happy sounding song. They're brilliant. Right, I sounded like a good bit was coming up.
I've been thinking too much. I've been thinking too much. I've been thinking too much. I've been thinking too much.
He's a proper overthinker, isn't he?
I've been thinking too much. I've been thinking too much. I've been thinking too much. Help me. I've been thinking too much. I've been thinking too much. I've been thinking too much. Oh, 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 oh. I'm falling, so I'm taking my time on my ride. Oh, 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 I'm falling, so I'm taking my time.
Oh, nice.
Taking my time on my ride.
So tempted to sing, but I won't. I've been thinking too much. Help me. I've been thinking too much. Help me. I've been thinking too much. I've been thinking too much. I've been thinking too much. Help me. I've been thinking too much. I've been thinking too much. I've been thinking too much. Help me. Well, that's a great song, isn't it? Yeah, I'll always be honest if I've heard something before, and I had heard that before. But again, like I said with Stressed Out, the last video which I'd heard before, is very different coming into it, having been on the journey of Vessel and having read all your comments and learnt more about the band. I get a different experience watching it this time round. And yeah, I've mentioned in other videos, I run out of words to explain how I feel about this band. And, you know, Tyler and Josh. So I'm going to leave it. I've already said it. You know how good they are. I loved it. I'm looking forward to the next one. Please tune in for that. And yeah, I shall wish you a Godspeed. Oh, but remember, before I go, be strong when you are weak. Be brave when you are scared. And be humble when you are victorious. Namaste.